How what's up, y'all? It's poppin'. It's D. About to react to this Abba and Preach vid. This is an update for the Ninja Turtle man. A lot of y'all told me to check this out and look into the update, see what happened with him. I don't know what there is to update. In the last video, he already said he lost his job, right? So what else is there to talk about? But sure. Let's see what's happening with him. Let's watch.
Why don't we start there, where we left off? Pop the balloon. But I did my own personal research on the man.
Go ahead, bro.
So dude's a felon.
But then again, it doesn't mean anything. I know some people that are felons, and
that was him. Well, that's him a little bit young.
Oh, he looks very different here. No, I mean, he pretty much looks the same. He just looks lighter here and younger, of course. And of course, his hair is back when he had hair. Is he bald now? No, I think he just had a low fade. Armed robbery.
yeah, he was younger.
Yeah. Advertises. He basically set up a Craigslist thing. Basically robbed someone. Yes. So ended up going to jail for that. But people can't change. Just because you were a felon in the past doesn't mean you can't grow out of it. Even but more recently, he had an emergency protective order filed against him by another woman who was basically saying this motherfucker's crazy, and so she went to the judge and got an emergency protective order. But
I said it.
First video. Yeah. You said if you see someone like that, I wouldn't be surprised of X, Y, and Z. You said exactly that.
And I did too. Before Abba even said it, I said he looks like someone who abuses women. I said it. Didn't I say that? Hello? I saw it.
He claims.
Because you remember
he was
I was trying to give him the benefit of the doubt though, because in that video I did also say, like, I'm not trying to force that title on anybody because I don't know this man. I did say that, but I just want to throw a disclaimer out there because obviously I don't know everything. I be knowing, but I don't know everything, so I didn't want to put that out there just in case he wasn't an abuser, but he was definitely giving me very, very heavy abuser vibes, so not surprised.
That one girl, and she was like, "Oh, you probably live with your roommate." He's like, "I could pull out $100K now."
Okay. But one thing about me, I could pull 100,000 on the bank. Can you do the same?
And now
he got to go for
me for 10,000.
This dude's a fraudster. And you know what? He did the same thing with the ex.
One time he was really, really mad at me and threw the text free app because I had his number blocked. He texted me a picture of his bank account.
Wait, is he a plumber? Does he have a roommate?
This is the receipt. His name right there, Aaron. I don't know what pro extra member means. I have no idea what all of this means. Supposedly this was his balance.
So she don't know what this receipt is, but he's basically saying, "I got money."
Wait. Pro extra? This ain't no fucking bank statement, bro. Home Depot credit. So we're using Home Depot credit as a source of our own income and money we could just go pull out the bank. That's not how that works. You know what?
All of this means, supposedly this was his balance.
So she don't know what this receipt is, but he's basically saying, "I got money." Folks in the comments side, they're like, "That's not a bank statement.
Hello.
That's a contractor statement for how much they spent at Home Depot this year."
Oh, that's how much they spent?
So she don't know.
Pro extra.
But
either way, that ain't your fucking
contractor
bank
statement for how much they spent at Home Depot this year. Because he works for a company, so he gets. So he ain't got no bread. He just lying, bro. 21 hours ago.
Well, to be fair, To be fair, we don't know how much money he has. It doesn't really prove anything, but still, for him to even show her that or provide that to her, that's corny, and him trying to flex something that he doesn't have. So, I mean, I guess it's safe to assume he ain't got no money.
This man was doing this. The man played y'all. Everybody who donated, everyone who vouched for him, everyone who said this dude is a stand-up guy, bro, he asking y'all for water while he's out here making it rain. Now, does that make sense? That was not your fault. Water. You got wooed by a story, wanted to feel bad for him because you saw yourself in him or something. So now this dude a fraud.
Was that him in the Ninja Turtle costume? You know what?
Not only he's a felon, not only has he had protective orders filed against him, not only does he have his ex just airing him out for being a stalking piece of shit, we also got video evidence of this dude being on the show and being a straight weirdo. And now he got to go for... How you going to be saying I could pull out $100K, but you asked him for a GoFundMe, and you know what it was for? For his humanitarian work. Bro, y'all probably getting scammed by this dude, and he's loving the fact that he's able to get a bit of money to recoup for his stupid fucking mistakes. He has a different ex airing him out. And the things that she's airing him out for, did you see?
It's not cute.
Did you see?
Yep.
So this man that claims to be very godly and studies the Bible and, practices this religion, put sugar in my gas tank. tracked my car, put a phone to record me in my car. Everybody had to walk me to my car after work to make sure that I made it. And the girls would text me, hey, did you make it? Again, it's a clinic full of girls. So that was a red flag number 2. And then one time I walked outside to the cafeteria and he calls me and he's like, how did I know you were outside? So that in my head was like, circles already turning. I go to my car to see if he put a tracker. And then he pops up on my job like, don't break up with me. Don't do this. Like, I'll change. I thought I was going to catch you doing something. And I was like, how did you know I was outside, right? He said, I put my extra phone tracking you in your car and I left it on record because I was expecting to record you doing something, as in cheating on me or like messing around in your car. And I was like, I was done. So he would always be like, you're so broke, like you can't afford me, like just shit like that. When he'd get mad, he'd say the most, but then go and apologize and cry about it.
This dude was incredibly controlling and invasive, and she was afraid for life, and she ended up moving to get away from this guy. Now again, these are all allegations that can't be substantiated per se. They definitely did see each other. There was a relationship, and they definitely broke apart, but the details can't be confirmed. But what I'm saying is, I'm seeing enough red flags to be like, yo, this dude probably ain't worth shit, and you probably want to stay away from him. Did he deserve to lose his job? No. I don't advocate for people to go in and do that stuff.
We don't even know if it's the reason why he lost his job was because of that show.
That could be because of the ex.
I'm not trusting anything this man says.
Facts.
Nothing. So if he claimed that he lost his job because y'all were calling, maybe none of y'all called, and he just lost his job because X, Y, Z. Okay?
He was late 50 times.
I'm not trusting anything this man.
I think it's just a sympathy fool. But I mean, the update didn't surprise me. I think all the red flags I saw on the show ended up being right and more. Everything we learned after. Apparently, there's even other exes who were coming out. When you have this many people airing you out, when you got a criminal history, you just can't be given that kind of leeway to be like, yo, maybe, just maybe. You know damn well none of these motherfuckers would show even half as much grace to a woman with a criminal history, with all these things, all these exes airing her out, all this stuff that she's been proven to be fraudulent about. So why are they giving so much benefit doubt? Why? Because it's a dude? They'll say stuff like, oh, these guys are simping for women. Okay. So we got women saying we're simping for men when we say stuff. And then we got these guys saying we're simping for women. Says the truth is,
Schrodinger's comedian.
If you disagree with me, it must be because you're being disingenuous or you're trying to make a business decision. Or maybe I just call a spade, man or woman. If I see weirdo behavior, it just is what it is. But you don't want to believe that. You can't believe that I disagree with you. You think because you've been a fan for some time that we're going to align 100%? If we don't, oh, it's a business decision. No, I thought that guy was weird. The vast majority of people were like on our side, but there's a lot of people who felt like he wasn't being disrespectful. Yeah. And I had to go watch it back. I don't know how you could watch that guy interact with women and say he wasn't escalating well beyond whatever they said. We're going to go word by word, and you guys going to tell me who's really out of pocket, okay?
Why you popped your balloon? Hi, my name is Karma. I'm 24. Okay. Oh, sorry, I'm supposed to say to pop in the balloon proper. Got you. For me, it just did not work. I didn't feel like I had chemistry. I wasn't fully attracted.
Why? And all she said was, I feel like there's not attraction there, and if we're going to date, I feel like that's important. If that's disrespect for you, then stop dating.
No.
That's okay. Thank you. You did me a favor.
You know, absolutely.
You did me. I'm sorry, but the definitely just alone, I can understand. I'm still on what I said. The definitely mutual. I'm like, that's sort of strike one.
Yeah.
All right, and then on top, if you put both together,
that's crazy. All the women picked up on it, right? Because right after he said that second part, if you look at their faces, one of them's got their mouth open, the other one.
And look at her, like, yeah, they wasn't feeling that. Look at everybody's face. All the women are just like, oh my god, like. So it's clear that he was being disrespectful, and that turned a lot of the women in the room off. Like, period. Anybody who doesn't understand this, like, you don't date women, so you stay out of this conversation, because no woman would be okay with this unless she has an ulterior motive, like that chick at the end who clearly she was just trying to get some clout or be on TV. I don't feel like she genuinely liked him. Like that, it wasn't giving genuine. Every other woman on the show was just like, nah, we ain't fucking with you. So, yeah, he was in the wrong. But okay, there's the update on this guy, on the Ninja Turtle man. I mean, I already knew. I already picked up on the vibes. Okay, I already knew something was off with him. So the fact that he's getting called out for being, aggressive to the point where, his baby mama got to get... Wait, didn't he say he didn't have no kids? Lying ass. He said that in the first video. He didn't have no kids. But they put in the text baby mama, so I don't know. Baby mama, girlfriend, whoever, had to get a restraining order on him. Clearly, he's violent to some degree. So, there's that. I knew it. I saw it. I called it. But yeah, it is what it is. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Let me know what other videos you want to watch, and I'll see you on the next one.